Yep. So it turns out I ended up having a fractured fibula and it wasn't sprained. My whole foot was like the size of a Coke bottle with Mentos in it. But let me ask y'all something real quick. I had to really think to myself, like, would I rather bear suffering through all this working out, through all this trying to win, or would I rather bear quitting and feeling that feeling of regret? And it wasn't, I had to think about it. It's like, you know what, like all the times I felt regret was way worse than the times I was suffering. That suffering be temporary, but that regret feels like it's like, you know, it's like long lasting. It feels forever. So, you know, when you suffer, you go through these L's and you lose and you build, you develop, and you learn, and you find a way to get back over that suffering. The difference between someone who's suffering and someone who wants to quit and actually quits, not the difference. The same thing is that they experience the same pain. The only thing is that the person that's suffering is way more tougher because he can deal with that pain. He knows what it feels like to be exhausted, tired, hurt, and he knows how to push through that. That's what the suffering is for, and that's how you should approach it. The person that's regretting everything, quitting, hasn't even got a chance to really reach where they want to be because they quit right before, you know, the great things happen. And that's what the suffering person has in their mind. If I quit right now, what if I win tomorrow? What if I win right after getting through the suffering? If I don't, boom, it's okay. We still keep going. At least I got through that workout. That's how the suffering person is thinking. So it's like, you know, I had to really think like, you know, this ain't nothing. Everything happens for a reason. And I'm so glad I got God in my life to really take away from my frustration that, you know, it ain't gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard, and things like this is gonna happen. Things like this have to happen. It's a test for your mental. That's all it is. Because you gotta think, if this was so easy and then something comes up when you up, what if you're not mentally prepared for that? And then you crash all down. That's why God doesn't give us what we want now. If he gave us what we want now, we would mess it up. And sometimes he does that. I'm pretty sure he does that to people to show them, hey, here, this is what you wanted, go ahead, boom. Now you gotta crash I wanna say by yourself, but now you gotta crash and wonder why you crashing. That's why it's important to have God in our life to understand why these things happen. You start paying attention to the smaller things, like, you know what, like, dang, I'm mentally strong right now and I gotta push through this. So, that's all I wanted to say. Y'all be smooth. God bless y'all.